Welcome everyone. It's 8 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. And tonight we're going to be talking about all things thieves. There's going to be some information talked about that I know you guys are going to want to research later and look up on your own. So I suggest you have like a pen and paper or pull up the notepad on your phone so you can take some notes. So as we all know, health and wellness is on the rise right now. People want to know how to better support their immune systems, and there's so many products out there being advertised as safe and all natural, but are they really all that safe? I have seen so many articles going around lately about lawsuits because parents buy these products and they think that they're safe to use on and around their kids, and sadly, that's not the case. The packages are pretty and the labels are clever, but the more you dig, the more you find out. This class is going to help you decide what's truly safe and will give you the tools that you need to start making simple swaps for a healthier home. When choosing products to use in our houses, sometimes it's easiest to just grab whatever's on the shelf at the local grocery store, but those products may not be the safest. Even the ones that are green will contain ingredients that you do not want in your house or near your family. But what are those ingredients that you should be looking out for and trying to avoid? So I have a list of some of those, and they're formaldehyde, phthalates, VOCs or volatile organic compounds, sodium lauryl sulfate or SLS, and sodium lauryl sulfate or SLES, triclosan, and fragrance. These are all words that you do not want to see in the ingredients list of the products that you have in your home. These are preservatives, chemicals, gases, and toxins, and they can be toxic to your health. They can be found in lotions, cosmetics, personal care products, laundry and dishwasher detergent, and shampoos. But they can also be found in things like building materials, plastic, vinyls, gasoline, and glue. It doesn't seem like things found in those products should be in the same products that you're using in your house. They can cause things like skin and respiratory irritations, nausea, damage to your central nervous system. They can affect your endocrine system, your reproductive health, and they can even potentially cause cancer. One of those ingredients that I want to go over, especially right now, is triclosan. And this is found in many antibacterial soaps and hand sanitizers. And right now, you can't even find those in the store half the time. Everybody wants them because they think they're protecting themselves and keeping them safe. But if you don't know what ingredients are in the hand sanitizers and the soaps that you're buying, then you might be harming yourself rather than protecting yourself with the ones that you're buying. And another one that I wanted to talk about is fragrance. And the word fragrance can appear on a label, and it can contain an enormous list of ingredients that a company is not required to disclose because it's considered their trade secret. But this means that a product can contain awful ingredients and the consumer wouldn't even know. Chemicals in fragrances can be linked to cancer, reproductive and developmental toxicity, allergies, and sensitivities. So it's kind of like a risk when you're buying all these products from the store and then using them in your home. And these are just a few of the ingredients that you want to avoid when you're bringing products into your home. One thing you can do on your smartphone is download the Think Dirty app, or you can go to ewg.org. And after this class, like if you go get whatever cleaner you have under your kitchen sink or go in your bathroom and scan what shampoo you're using, it will give you a rating of 1 to 10 on like, should you be using this on your body or not? And it will give you the ingredients in there and list them and tell them like what this can do to your body if used over a long period of time. So when I first started trying to go green with the things in my house, I was doing that all the time because it's hard to remember what ingredients you need to stay away from. So I was like scanning everything and being like, oh my goodness, how is this in this product? Like, I'm not even going to use this up before I get rid of it. I'm just going to throw it out and start over. And that can be exhausting to like every time you go to the store trying to be a label reader and see what's on the back of things. And a lot of the time it's talked about a good thing to be a label reader. You want to know what's in the products you're buying, and you do, but it can be overwhelming. And you don't have to be a label reader. I'm not a label reader anymore because everything that I order from Young Living, I know that it's safe for my family and they're not going to have any of those ingredients in them. Young Living never uses any artificial dyes, harsh chemicals, or synthetic fragrances. So instead of worrying about what ingredients are in the products I'm using, my biggest concern is like, what scent do I want this month? Lavender or frankincense? So, and the other best part about it is that you don't have to worry about going out and going to the store, especially right now. People are avoiding going out. So you just order this and it comes directly to your door. And so now we're going to take a look at the individual Thieves products that Young Living has to offer and what makes them so special. So why Thieves? All the products within the Thieves line contain the proprietary Young Living essential blend called Thieves, which is a sweet and spicy combination of clove, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus radiata, rosemary, lemon essential oil. The name Thieves was inspired by the legend of four 15th century French thieves who formulated and wore a special aromatic combination of clove, rosemary, vinegar, and other botanicals that they believed provided protection while they were stealing from among disease-ridden areas. The story goes on to say that when the thieves were caught, they were offered a lesser punishment if they would divulge to the king the secret of their immunity, despite being exposed to highly infectious and deadly disease. Thankfully, Young Living has taken this incredible cleansing blend and created an entire line of household and personal care products for us. They are all backed by Young Living's Seed to Seal quality commitment as well. So you can rest assured that you're getting the highest quality products made with highest quality essential oils and other naturally derived ingredients. You can visit their farms and you can see how they do things. You don't even have to be a member to go to a Young Living farm. Like, they don't have anything to hide from anybody. Their fields are hand weeded. They use 0 pesticides on their plants. There's rigorous testing on each batch by internal labs and third-party facilities, and the oils are carefully reviewed through every step of production in order to meet or exceed industry safety and purity standards that are beyond organic. And the best part is that if the oils do not meet these standards, they're rejected and they're not sold as Young Living products. And so you can go to seedtoseal.com and you can learn more about that. It's the reason why I chose to go with Young Living, because you know what you're getting when you go with them. So I'm going to pass it on to Jenny so she can talk about Thieves Household Cleaner.
Okay, am I unmuted? Can you guys hear me? Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about the Thieves Household Cleaner. We're going to talk about this first because this is by far the most loved product in the Thieves family. It's a member favorite for sure, and that is due to its comforting smell. It smells like Christmas. Its crazy versatility and the excellent cost effectiveness. So let me tell you what makes it so special. Thieves Household Cleaner is a plant-based, ultra-concentrated cleaner, and it can be used on virtually any surface of your home: bathroom, kitchen, counters, cabinets, floors, furniture, toys, carpet, wood, glass, literally everything in your home. If you're ever unsure about using it on something, of course, you can just test it in an inconspicuous area. Personally, I use it in my entire house on every surface. Recently, for the first time, we even used it in a Bissell carpet cleaner and cleaned our furniture with it, and it just turned out amazing. And we also took it out and cleaned the carpet in our boat with it, and crazy how clean it got the carpet. I mean, the kids can attest to how filthy that carpet was after they saw that water, but that Thieves just got it so nice and clean. It's amazing. It looks great. And it's super safe around pets and kids. It's created with naturally occurring surfactants derived from coconut and sugars. So it's super powerful, but there's nothing harmful and there's no abrasive chemicals. It's even septic system safe. So now I'm gonna, remember I said it was ultra concentrated. So all you need for, let's see, here's my bottle of my all-purpose cleaner that I use. So, and here's a 14.4 ounce bottle of the Thieves concentrate. So this has 1 cap full of this in it to 2 cups of water. And that, at the wholesale prices, if you're using that dilution ratio, this bottle would cost you 80 cents. And it would also make you get about 28 of these bottles. So this makes 28 of these at about 80 cents each. That's crazy. There's also a larger bottle of this. You can get a 64-ounce bottle, and that makes about 128 bottles of the all-purpose cleaner. So that's crazy. 69 cents a bottle that would come to. I mean, where else are you going to find powerful, non-toxic, non-abrasive household cleaner at that price? It's crazy. And speaking of these bottles, I mean, they're just so simple. You can buy them at Etsy, Amazon. I've seen them at Dollar Tree. You can use plastic spray bottles if you prefer, but if you're going to be using essential oils and adding them to it, especially the citrus oils, you definitely want to use glass. Also, when making your mixtures, you need to just remember that the less you dilute it, the more degreasing power it has. So you can experiment on how much you want to dilute it based on exactly what you're cleaning. I actually keep 3 different bottles of it in our house. I already showed you the everyday cleaner. So this is 1 cap full of Thieves to 2 cups water. And this is what I would use for my everyday cleaning, wiping down the counter after dinner, cleaning the sink, stuff like that. Then a stronger bottle that I don't have out here with me, but that one has 2 to 3 capfuls to 2 cups of water. And that one's a little bit stronger of a degreaser. So that's great for like your stovetop, the bathtub once a month, and fingerprints off of doors, stuff like that. My 3rd bottle is for windows and glass cleaner, and this one doesn't have to be as strong. So this one has about a half a cap full of Thieves, 2 cups of water. I put a little bit of lemon essential oil in mine, and there's also, I don't even know, a splash of vinegar in here. I don't even really know how much. So besides these 3 that I just talked about, there are a lot of different do-it-yourself recipes that you can put together with Thieves. One of the very popular ones is like a heavy scrub. It's baking soda, vinegar, lemon, and the Thieves, and you would make that into like a paste, and that is great for like scrubbing your bathtub once a month, or like if you clean out the inside of your fridge or freezer, that paste is awesome. Let me see, floor cleaner, that's another great one. A cap full of Thieves mixed in with lemon or any citrus oil and some vinegar in a bucket of water for your mopping. Our whole house is wood plank flooring, so we clean them a lot, and we use one of those cedar mops. It's got that little container that hooks onto it with the cleaner right in it. And honestly, I just put like a half a cap full of Thieves and some vinegar in there with the water, attach it to the cedar mop, and use that, and it works great. Our floors always look great. So as you can see from what I've said, the Thieves cleaner is super versatile. Really, you only have to buy this one product and you can literally clean every surface in your home. And we also talked about the cost effectiveness of it since it is so concentrated. So I'm sure you can totally see now why it is like a favorite of every member. It's great. And not to mention, the most important thing, at least to me, is that it is naturally derived and it isn't going to cause any health issues down the line. So Thieves is my go-to. So now I'm actually going to turn it over to Molly, and she's going to talk about using Thieves specifically in your kitchen.
Yes, that is great. I love those recipes because Thieves Cleaner is so versatile. And that's what I love about listening to other people share their different ways that they use Thieves and the Thieves products and stuff. And so one way that we use Thieves in our kitchen is the amazing fruit and veggie wash and spray. And if you're not washing your fruits and veggies whenever you get them home from the store, there's a number of different things that can be happening. One, you could be like the way I used to be. I thought, okay, we're going to eat healthy. I'm going to buy all this stuff. And then I don't get it cut up in time and it like molds and rots in the refrigerator in its plastic bags, right? Anybody else like that? And so I started, whenever I go to the store, if I try to think, okay, have my sink clean before I get back. And I fill my sink up with cold water and I put a cap full of the fruit and veggie wash in. And as I'm coming in the door from the store and I'm with all of these bags of food, I'm opening up fruit and vegetables and just dumping them in my sink. There are some that I soak longer than others. You want to know your dirty dozen, and the dirty dozen, like apples and things like that, those you want to soak longer, because a lot of times, you know, if you look at an apple and the shiny waxy part of it, even if it's organic, it still could have a covering on it, a protective covering on it that the farmer has sprayed. And even organic vegetables and fruit from the store are nasty, folks, because there was a study done, and the study showed that most of the fruits and vegetables that you get from the store have human feces or human things on them. That's just gross, right? But think about it. When you see people stocking the store, they're touching it with their hands. Think of all the nasty kids that come up and pick their nose and touch the fruits and vegetables. Think of the people that sneeze in the store and do not cover their mouth. You have to think about that when you are in this is what it's like. And so visit your local farmer's market the best that you can and try to know your farmer and get some fresh stuff, but still wash it from them too, okay? Because it's nasty. And so this is the great thing about this is it has the cleaning power of the Thieves Cleaner in it. However, it has the essential oils that are going to preserve your fruits and vegetables. So now my fruits and vegetables actually last longer. I throw my berries in a colander and I just dip them down in it and I pull them out. I let everything air dry on the countertop. When it's air dry, I put it in the fridge. A lot of times I have 3 boys in my house. My stuff is air drying and it disappears off the countertop. Like they eat it right as soon as it gets out of the wash. But that's what I want my house to be. I want my house to have fruits and vegetables sitting out. We don't have junk food. We have stuff for them to eat. You know, are you hungry? What do you want? Here's an apple, here's an orange, just sitting on the countertop. They just get it, they peel it, they eat it, or they just start eating the apple. And I want it to be fresh and readily available for them. And think about this, when you are doing your dinner prep and stuff like that, if the stuff's already washed, that's one less step that you have to do. So fruit and veggie wash, the soak, this is the spray. I like to take this spray with me in the store. I have washed my children with this because it's been the only thing I've ever had like on hand. And I was like, oh, we need to get that off. And so it's totally safe for that. However, have you ever been in the store and maybe you've got a kid or a grandkid or someone with you and you're like, oh, I want to eat this, or they want to eat the grapes straight from the bag. And you're like, I heard a class and she said there's feces on that. We can't eat that now. Now that you know, you can't get it out of your head, okay? So anyway, I use this to spray off the food, like right before they eat it and stuff. And I use it sometimes. Some restaurants or places that you go, they serve the kid an apple. I spray that off too because I don't know where that apple's been. And so that's what I love about the fruit and veggie wash in my kitchen. And I use it as part of my regimen as soon as I come in from the grocery store. And I'm ready to serve my fresh fruits and vegetables to my family. So now we get to hear all about the laundry room from Shannon.
Alrighty, can you guys hear me? All right, the laundry room. We all probably spend time in the laundry room unless we have like a spouse or someone else who does the laundry. But for me, I think I do 95% of our laundry. We all need clean clothes, right? So some people, I don't know, I like to do my laundry 1 load a day, every other day. Some people will save it and just do laundry all day on the weekends. That happens to me sometimes anyway, but I'd rather keep up with it daily. Most people, they're out doing their grocery shopping, they've got a coupon or they like a certain scent and they just grab a detergent in the aisle at the grocery store and they don't even know that it's probably not safe to use. Most of them have dangerous chemicals in them. There's fragrance, SLS, and even more. There's, like Shelby was talking about earlier, over 2,000 ingredients that can be in a fragrance because they don't have to tell us what's in it. So that's pretty scary when you think about. And then we're breathing in those chemicals as the laundry is being washed and dried, and we can be absorbing them when we're wearing our clothes, when we're wiping off with our towels, when we're cuddling in our blankets, and whatever that is being washed in, we're
absorbing and it's sitting on our skin and getting into our bloodstream, we're risking things like skin, nose, throat, and lung irritation, or even long-term effects to our organs and our hormones. Actually, one of my sisters has really sensitive skin. This was years ago. I remember our mom had bought some kind of detergent with fabric softener, and my sister's like whole body, like she got bumps everywhere, like really small. But as soon as they switched, it went away. So like that stuff seriously affects you. Chemicals can be linked to cancer, but they're still readily available for us to use and they're marked as safe or normal. It's really interesting because in other countries, there's ingredients that are banned from certain products and fragrances, but in America, they still allow them. Thankfully, Young Living wants nothing to do with any of those chemicals, and they've given us a legitimately safe solution with Thieves laundry soap. It's made of plant-based ingredients and leaves no chemical or synthetic residue, so you can cuddle up in your blankets with no worry. It contains natural enzymes and cleaning agents, and of course, the most powerful essential oils. Your clothes, sheets, towels, and blankets will be fresh and clean and left with a light citrus scent and not a heavy perfume. So I have an old-fashioned washing machine. It's got like the agitator in the middle where you could probably pour a liquid fabric softener. I like to pour water in mine, and then I'll put 5 drops of my Thieves oil or a different oil I like the smell of, and it leaves a longer lasting aroma to it. The best part about this soap is how concentrated it is. So here's a bottle right here. The first time I ordered this, I'm not gonna lie, I got this in my Essential Rewards order, and I'm like, this is the smallest bottle of soap I've ever seen. Are you serious? Like, how much did I just pay for this? This is gonna last me like 5 loads, you know? Even just thinking back to it, it's so funny. So it says this bottle will clean 64 loads, but this is concentrated, which is actually amazing because Young Living gives us these products that are concentrated. So we're not buying them every month because it lasts longer. So we're not spending money ordering it because it's concentrated. So I take this one bottle and I pour it into 2 more bottles and evenly, and then I put 1 capful of the Thieves household cleaner, fill the rest up with water, shake it up, and now I have 3 bottles of my laundry soap because it's concentrated. It's made to dilute. It's not made to just use straight like this. So since I triple it, I did the math. Let's see. One of these bottles is almost $30. I'm going to do 1 load of laundry a day is going to be 192 loads of laundry washed. That's going to last me 6 months. So it's 15 cents per load of laundry that so like no coupon needed, right? 15 cents per load. I don't have to clip coupons. I've got it on my Essential Rewards order. I'm earning points back when I do need it. And I'm being rewarded from this company because I'm using these products. It's amazing. Let's see. Another trick is wool dryer balls. I bought these on Amazon. It's funny. It says these are extra large. So I don't know what the regular size is, but this size is fine for us. So instead of buying fabric softener sheets, which feel icky to me, just like the thought of feeling them, the residue it leaves, we use these in the dryer. And you don't have to, like they're gonna help with the static and the softness, but if you want, you put 3 to 5 drops of your oil on these, and then that's gonna leave you the long lasting scent of that also. So I think that's it. Oh no, one more thing. My Thieves household cleaner, just my normal bottle that I keep in my kitchen, this is what I use as my stain remover. People will make sticks or something too, but I can just spray that right on a stain, like red tomato sauce on my daughter's white dress. I sprayed it on there, let it sit for a couple minutes, and then I threw it in the wash with the rest of our laundry, and it came right out, and like you couldn't even tell. So you're not buying all these extra products, you're just using what you already have. So it's really amazing. All right, next, Shelby is going to show you guys how she uses Thieves in her bathrooms.
All right. Yep. I'm going to talk about bathrooms, which is something people probably don't usually talk about in public is their bathrooms. So before I talk about the personal care products that Thieves has for your bathroom, I want to talk about how I use the household cleaner. So I have 3 bathrooms in my house and I have 2 boys. They're 4.5 and 2.5. They're both potty trained and they both like to stand up when they use the bathroom. Like if they try to go to the bathroom without me in there, I walk in there and I'm like, what did you do? Like, oh my goodness. I am wiping down my bathroom like at least 3 times a day. I use it for the toilet, the floor, the walls. Like I see Molly shaking her head. If you have boys, then like, you know what I'm talking about. It's just, I don't even know how they get it everywhere. So I'm glad that I have that and that it's so concentrated because I use that multiple times a day in my bathroom. So besides using the household cleaner to keep my bathrooms clean, we also use the Thieves personal care products. And so me and my husband both use the Aroma Bright toothpaste and we just love it. It makes your mouth feel so clean. And they actually have a whitening toothpaste now too, but I kind of like to stock up on things. I used to be an extreme couponer. And so I still have like 3 bottles of this. So I'm going to go through this before I order the whitening one. But so we use the toothpaste. They have Thieves floss and then they have Thieves mouthwash, which we actually have to dilute this because like if you think Listerine is strong, like my goodness, this stuff is so strong, but it leaves your mouth feeling so clean. Like some people don't like using natural toothpaste because they think that they don't feel like their mouth feels clean when they're done, but that is not the case with the Thieves line. Like when you get done brushing your teeth and flossing and mouthwashing, your breath is going to be like overwhelmingly fresh. And so another thing I wanted to talk about is one of those harsh chemicals that I mentioned earlier, triclosan. So that's one of the ingredients. It's actually banned for antiseptic washes, but they say that it can still be found in your personal care products like toothpaste. So they say that like it's not safe to put on your skin, but you can put it in your mouth. But that doesn't make any sense because like anything you put in your skin or in your mouth, your body is going to absorb that. And so it really doesn't make sense how they're still allowing it in certain products. And so things like your hand sanitizer and then your toothpaste, like you want to look at the ingredients in that and make sure that there's not harmful ingredients in those because they are just like soaking through your skin and entering your bloodstream. And it's just crazy that they're allowed to have those ingredients in those products. All right, that's all for the bathroom. I'm going to pass it over to Jenny and she's going to talk about the different soaps.
Okay, can you hear me? Okay. Oh, I just want to say that mouthwash is ridiculously strong. Like, I don't even understand. Like, you're talking like a dropper full in a glass of water is crazy strong. It's like ridiculous. Anyway. So I'm going to talk about soap for a minute. Everybody uses soap, right? Everybody washes their hands, especially these days. Everybody's washing their hands more than ever. I seem to like anytime I'm near a sink, it's like, oh, wash my hands. So Thieves has a couple different soaps. One of them is a bar soap, and it is Thieves cleansing soap is a bar soap, and that is provides natural, gentle exfoliation and soothing benefits from Oat Bran. It leaves your skin feeling soft, smooth, and refreshed. The bar soap is made with a 100% vegetarian formula, and it's infused with clove, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, lemon oil, and rosemary essential oils. It's gluten-free, gentle enough for all skin types. It is really great for like the shower. Some people just like bar soaps. I find I know my husband would prefer a bar soap to anything else. It's crazy. And I don't have any of it. It's on my list for next month. I ran out, so I can't show it to you. But the other soap is the foaming hand soap, which I love this one. And I find that women like the foaming soap better than men for some reason. But this is great. It combines Thieves, lemon oil, orange essential oil, and other naturally derived ingredients. It instantly foams, so it's so easy to lather and rinse. It's great for kids, great for adults. I love it. It leaves your skin soft, and it leaves the scent of Thieves on your skin for a while too, so that's really nice. That's awesome. What I really like about it is it comes and you can buy it in a single bottle, or you can buy a 3-pack of these, And that's great. I mean, I think your average home probably, you know, your kitchen and a couple of bathrooms. So you've got your 3 bottles. And then you can buy a 32-ounce refill. And like Shannon was saying with the laundry detergent, it's so concentrated that you can use that 32-ounce refill and just like fill this a quarter or a halfway, all 3 of the ones you buy for your home, and then fill the rest with water. And you can get like 6 months out of the 32-ounce refill. I mean, it's crazy how cost effective it is, and it just works so good and smells so good. And I did want to, you know, stress that both of these soaps are formulated with no synthetic dyes or colorants, no parabens, no petrochemicals, no sulfates. I mean, it's such a safer option than anything you're going to buy at the grocery store. It's just so easy to swap out the chemical laden ones that you have in your home. Next time you run out, you know, you just order this and replace it. It's really easy to ditch and switch, as they say. So that was it for the 2 soaps I wanted to tell you about. And now Shannon is going to tell us about some really great on-the-go products.
Alrighty. Thieves on the go. So we're all busy. I don't think it matters if you're single, if you're married, if you have kids, if you don't have kids, like if you're working at home, if you're working somewhere outside of your house, like everyone is just busy no matter what kind of life you have. So we run. We have errands to run. We have places to go, people to see, like we're on the move. It feels like I'm never home some days. And Young Living makes it really easy to take the power of Thieves with you wherever you go with Thieves hand sanitizer, their spray, and their wipes. So their hand sanitizer, I think these are the 2 more common ones. This is a smaller 1 ounce, which is really awesome because you can travel with it, you can fly with it because of the size. And then this is a 7 ounce, and then they also have a larger refill bottle, but this kills 99.9% of germs and eliminates common harmful bacteria. It's formulated with the powerful essential oils and plant-based ingredients. It moisturizes with aloe vera and vegetable glycerin, leaving no chemical residue behind. It contains no petrochemicals, mineral oil, parabens, sulfates, phthalates, synthetic fragrances, dyes, preservatives, or toxic ingredients. It doesn't have any of that stuff in it. So it's got the Thieves blend in it, which Shelby was telling us earlier. It's clove, lemon, eucalyptus, rosemary, cinnamon, and it also has peppermint added to it. So it's kind of like, I don't know, people say it kind of smells like Christmas, but I like it any time of the year. So that's those 2. This is great to keep in your purse, your backpack, in your center console in your car. This one I keep in my kitchen on my counter if people come over. I also keep one of these in my car. When I open my door, I've got a cup holder right in my door. So if I'm out at the store and then I get back in my car, as soon as I open my door, I can just use my pump, put my hand sanitizer on, and get that back on. All right, Thieves spray, cute little bottle, also 1 ounce, perfect for traveling on the go. Let's see. This doesn't require any type of rinsing after you use it. There's no harsh fumes in it. Easy to throw in your backpack, your purse, your luggage. You can clean any surface with this, your counters, your sinks, toilets, door handles. We live on the upstairs apartment floor, so we have a baby gate. Even though my daughter's 5, stairs can be scary. So I spray my baby gate with this because we touch it so often. Light switches, just anything that you're like touching and yeah, in public or at your house. Shopping cart, if there's no hand, like, I don't know, some stores now they're like wiping stuff down for you, but I'd rather just take my Thieves with me and spray my cart. It's safe to use around your whole family. If you have pets or children, you can still use it. There's Thieves wipes, which I'm out of right now. Times like these, you're using stuff more than normal. So these are non-drying, non-greasy, no rinsing required. They're biodegradable wipes, which is really amazing. These are great. I keep them in my purse or in my car. I'll wipe my steering wheel down with them. Shopping cart, public toilet. You know, I've got a 5-year-old that I'm like, hold on, let me wipe that down real quick before you sit on it. yeah, anyway. Your hands, you can wipe your hands with them. Like there's so many different ways to use them. All three of them are must-haves that if I'm running low, I'll throw it on my essential rewards order. That way I know I'm going to get it the next month. I think that's it for my on-the-go products that Thieves has. So next, Shelby is going to talk to us about Thieves ingestible products.
All right, so the Thieves ingestible products. The cool thing about Thieves is that it can be used topically and aromatically, but it can also be used internally. And the Thieves product line includes several ingestible items. There's their Vitality Oil, cough drops, lozenges, and mints. So I'm gonna go over those with you. So the Vitality Oils are labeled for internal and dietary use so that they can be ingested. The solid color bottles, they're labeled for aromatic or topical use, but the oils in these two bottles are the exact same oil. This is Thieves Essential Oil. The only difference is the color of the label. A couple of years ago, the FDA came out and said, hey, if you're going to be taking these internally, they need a different label on them. So now they have a different label on them. But lucky for us, that means that the Thieves blend is safe to ingest because they have it with a Vitality label on it. So Thieves provides immune system support. It's cleansing to your digestive system. It contains antioxidant properties, which is super important to staying healthy. And it just provides general wellness and support. And because it's a Vitality oil, it can be added to your food or drinks, taken in a veggie capsule, or placed directly under your tongue. Some people like to add it to like their oatmeal or their yogurt, their coffee. Sometimes like in the winter seasons, we'll just take a teaspoon of local honey and put a drop of Thieves Vitality oil on it and just eat it that way. And then sometimes we also like to add it to our Ningxia red drinks. There's other ways to ingest the Thieves blends as well. There's cough drops, which cool your nasal passages, and they soothe your sore throats, and they relieve coughs. They contain natural menthol, and they're naturally sugar-free. The Thieves lozenges contain natural ingredients, including peppermint and lemon essential oils. They contain no dyes, artificial flavors, or preservatives, and you can use them for targeted support and overall wellness. Lately, I never go to the store. I have 3 kids, so my husband does everything for us, but every once in a while, I have to get out of the house, so I'll run up to the store by myself while he watches the kids, and I pop a lozenge in my mouth before I put my mask on while I'm walking around the store. And then there's also Thieves mints, and I order these every couple months, but when my kids find them, I hide them in my junk drawer, and when my 4-year-old finds them, he hides them from me because they love them. They are so good. They're not too strong. That was one thing I was worried about because Thieves can be really strong, but these mints, they are so good. And the other month, our in-laws were visiting, and Carson's grandma had the Thieves mint in her purse, and as soon as he realized that, he was her BFF for the rest of the trip because he wanted her mints. It was so cute. So as you can see, Young Living makes it really easy to get your incredible boost of Thieves every day. Sometimes we start our day with a drop of Thieves oil and a hot cup of water and honey and drink it as a tea. Or like I said, sometimes if we're out and about and we need to go into the store, we keep the lozenges in our car and then we just pop it in our mouth while we're out in public. So it's really cool that there's so many options to, if you want to be taking the Thieves internally, that you can. And I'm gonna hand it over to Molly now.
What great information. I love learning so much from everyone else. I've been a member for 12 years, and I still to this day learn from people all the time, from hearing stories and hearing different things that, how they use. And I can vouch for each one of the stories tonight, when you look at that laundry detergent, and you go, this is so small. I have 3 children. How am I going to, gosh. But that's what I love about naturally plant-based products. It's so concentrated. Young Living Seed to Seal Promise is in all of our products. And so when you get any of our products, our essential oils, they are really strong because they are so concentrated. They are straight from the plant. And that's what I love about the Thieves Cleaner. It's so versatile. You can use it so many different ways. You can use essential oils so many different ways. It's not just limited to just one way or doing something a certain way. So if you are not yet a member, let me explain to you how you join. There's good, better, and best, okay? It's a good to just contact the person that you talked to that invited you to this class tonight, and you can get just one item. Maybe you just want to get one thing, and that's a retail customer, and you can just get that one thing and you use it and you fall in love with it. There is a better way that you can get. You can actually become a wholesale member, and becoming a wholesale member is just like getting a discount at a 24% off the retail price, but there's no obligation to spend anything except for $50 a year. There's no membership fee. There's just that you get a wholesale kit and you get your kit and you're locked in for a year. But the best way to do it is, and this is what most people do, we get the essential oils, we get the diffuser, we get the Thieves kit, we get all of this stuff together. But most of us are on a budget too. So you have to spread that out. And the way you spread that out, you start ditching and switching. And so what we do is, like they mentioned, I got this month, I got this month. Each month you realize what is in your home that you need to start replacing. So we have been a toxic-free home, literally toxic-free, since 2012. And I can literally say that because in 2012, we actually moved and I cleaned out cabinets and I was like, oh, I didn't know this, I haven't used this. This has like been in the back of my cabinet. So I threw everything out and got rid of everything when we moved. And when we did, I have only ordered Young Living since. And the best thing about being a member and being in Essential Rewards is you get these points back. So if you're buying laundry detergent from your store now, or you're buying toothpaste and soap, first of all, the ingredients, do you know what's in it? Like Shelby talked about, we know what's in it. We know what, how Young Living makes it. It's a trusted brand that we can trust. We know that they are not going to get bought out. A lot of the organic big name companies are bought out by the other big name companies. They come in, they swoop in, and then they add all of these ingredients to these organic nice things, and they change it. And you don't even know it. They don't put out like Tom's toothpaste. It's all natural, but yet Crest bought it out, and so they don't put that out in the news. So you don't know that. So then you're not realizing that, oh, I thought I was doing good for my family. I have been a victim of greenwashing. Something looks pretty, something looks nice, and I'm out of something that Young Living has, and I need that, so I go get that at the store. It is not the same quality. So that's where I learned I cannot let my stock of Young Living go down. I've got to stay stocked up. So the best way to do that is each month you get back either 10%, 20%, or 24% or 25% back in what you buy. So when you're going to the store now and you're buying laundry detergent and you're buying toothpaste and you're buying cleaners, and you have to have a cleaner for each different bathroom or each different, room and stuff, you're looking at your budget, you're adding so much. But when you check out, do they say, we're so glad you shopped here today. We're going to give you 10% back. We're going to give you 25% back in free products of your choice. No, hello. So that's why we say shop from your own store. When you become a wholesale member, you get to fill your own cart, shop from your own store, decide what's in your basket every single month, change it. You can change the date. You can change the way that you pay for it, however works for you and your budget. And that is the best way that you can get these products at the most affordable and cost-effective way. And you know that you are getting the best thing for your family. So we want you to contact the person that invited you tonight, and we are ready to invite you into our oily community, because I did not know these ladies until they were Young Living members. And Young Living brought us together, and we stretch all over the globe. Young Living is a global company. And that's what I love about Young Living. I have all these friends. It's a great community. We get together and we educate and we support and we encourage and we empower each other as women, because we are the gatekeepers of our home. And what comes in our home is our responsibility. So now that you know what you've learned tonight, you can't unlearn it. So you have to know that you have a decision to make. And so we are here to help you and empower you with that decision.